Hello there, this is the Handshake. I'm Lynn Komdisha. With me is Edna Ruth Maviro. She is the business editor here at the New Vision. Edna, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lynn.
We're still having that oil and gas conversation.
Yes.
That is going to go on for a while. But apparently, there's fresh registration for the National Supplier Database. Now, this is for the oil and gas sector in Uganda. Edna, what is this?
Well, the National Supplier Database is an online portal where anybody who can supply goods or offer services to the oil and gas sector is registered. It is run by the Petroleum Authority of Uganda.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So I go online. Wait, okay. Who and what is it looking for?
Well, we want to get as many local people participating in the oil and gas sector. And because of that, because of the standards required in the oil and gas sector,
yes.
we as a country need to create a pool of service providers, but we also need to vet their ability to supply the sector.
Okay,
yes.
That's the catch.
Yes, because we have all the people that are coming into the industry want global standards.
Yeah, right.
Yes. So you are dealing with people who have done oil and gas for years, and they will not take less than they are used to. So the reason why the database was created is to create one place where if somebody wants maybe someone to supply, they want to hire trucks. So then you go to the database, they have categories, you'll check transportation, look at all the people that have trucks and zero in on one and do business with them.
This is why don't they do this for every other sector?
Ideally we should have it for every sector, but I think the attention on oil is because, one, we've never done this before, and we have had plenty of time to prepare for it. So to do it right, the conversation on oil and gas has been around since 2006, you see. So between 2006 and now, we have been preparing, making sure that we do it well.
Yes.
Yes, and because we didn't rush into it.
I know.
We are at this point right now. Yeah, and also it creates confidence with the confidence between us as a country and the companies that are coming to take part in this industry.
I get it.
Yes.
So what is the process?
There's fresh registration, like you mentioned.
Yes, yes.
So you check out the Petroleum Authority website. They have a link to the National Supplier Database. Yes, and then there's a list of things for you to do. You have to be compliant in many ways. They work with the Petroleum Authority, reaches out to URA, the Registration Services Bureau, Ministry of Internal Affairs, and all agencies that can help them to verify NSSF. So if you're paying your taxes, there's a tick. If you say you're employing locals and it is clear that you don't have any illegal workers in the country, there's another tick. So they go ticking off all these things, and then when you meet the mark, they list you onto the database, and people are then free to reach out to you for business.
So if I want to supply, say, roasted groundnuts, I also have to meet a certain standard.
You'll be on the database under the, I think there's hospitality and catering services. Yes, so the catch is, it's not really to lock people out. It's not a catch. It is to include you. And
including me with restrictions.
Including you
with
standards.
When you know the situation in our country, because most of our people are, I'm going to use petty traders, and some of them are in the informal, many of them in the informal sector. Do they need a certain qualification?
I think they need to come together and listen to some of these conversations that are going on about oil and gas. You know, it sounds big. Oil and gas sounds big, and probably people are thinking that is for the big companies. But if I'm going to supply snacks, so the snacks are vinyewa, samosas, register now. Register now, they come and check out your catering business, and then people will be able to reach out to you. We've got many law firms, we've got many transporters on this database, but the opportunity is there. We just need to think. We just need to realize that we can all participate at whatever level.
Yes,
now, for the petty traders, if you came together, if a group of petty traders came together and you register with KCCA, because they are probably already paying these fees to KCCA and then they will come and check out your business, see how it's doing. You've come together and formalized the business. So instead of thinking
the
now,
most important bit here is formalizing.
Yes. I think if people came together, then there are levels. There are levels at which you can supply this industry.
I get you.
Of course, it's the big things that we are talking about.
Oh yes,
trucks
and
hotels and yes. But they will need to eat. They will need snacks. They will need so many things.
Okay, so have they done any sensitization for say people who do not know what to do? Because there are many. We agree. Many of our informal the informal sector has many people who do not actually know. Okay, I'm going to use it. English. Have they sensitized these people?
Yes, they are. There were a number of meetings that happened. They paid attention to the Hoima Bulisa area because it's hosting it's the host community of the oil.
Yes.
And if you look at the 2018 database, the list, there are a number of businesses from that area that are registered.
That's good.
Yes. So they are still having these conversations. We asked them why it's online, yet we have so many people that might not be. And they said, no, we actually have a hotline, which they published, that you can reach out to us and we'll be able to help you. Yes.
That's good. All right, so if you could get onto the, what is it called? National Supplier Database of the oil and sectors, please, oil and gas sector, please make sure you also tap into that. We'll continue having this conversation because lots and lots of things are going on. Thank you, Edna.
Thank you, Lynn.